My name is Sammy. I was born and raised in Guatemala City, Guatemala. I came to Brigham Young University 5 years ago. My family had this really strong Mormon influence. My dad was called to serve as a bishop when I was 3 years old, then a stake president, then a mission president when I was 18, and he's currently serving as a 70, which means that he's pretty high up there. And so everyone knew who I was, everyone knew who my dad was. It was really hard for me to try to live up to that. I realized that I was completely alone and I was feeling devastated and left out of everyone's lives, and I needed to reach out to someone I could trust. So I called my father on the phone and I told him, "Dad, I think I'm gay and I'm pretty sure that this is not going to change."
I'm Annabelle Jensen. I grew up here in Utah, up in the Ogden area. I'm the oldest of 5. We were a pretty typical family. There was always a spiritual feeling in our home that my parents did a very good job of instilling in myself and my siblings. I am a transgender woman. I was born male, and I started realizing that, I feel like I should be a girl. I don't feel comfortable in this body that I've been given. And to be honest, it scared me. And I started wondering, okay, well, how do I fit in now?
My name is Evette, and I have 4 beautiful children. We're that typical true believing Mormon family. It's who we are. One day, my son, he came to me and told me, the way he phrased it was that he was having same gender attraction. My first response was that I would never be disappointed in him and that I loved him. But then, as it settled in, it was like, we're gonna fix this thing up, At this time, I'm also studying like crazy and seeing these videos on the internet from people that were Mormon and gay, telling about how they wanted to take their life and they had tried to take their life, and I started to see another side to this story.
My dad reacted very positively and he said, "Son, I don't understand anything of what's going on right now, and I really don't know what to tell you, except for the fact that I love you and I want to understand, so help me understand." That initial experience I had with my father helped me gain motivation to start talking to other people. At first, I was really surprised to see so many people reacting so positively. Nevertheless, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that these are my brothers and my sisters. They have been sitting next to me every Sunday at church, and that they knew who I was, that they really believed those principles that we have been taught since primary, that we are all children of our Heavenly Father and that He loves us all, and that we need to love each other, and that's the most important of His commandments to us.
One Sunday, I just went to my ward, went in, sat down and said, okay, I'm transgender. How do we deal with that? And I fully expected that day to have the bishop look at me and go, okay, well, you're excommunicated. And, I was met with compassion and love. Oh my gosh, suddenly I can be part of the religion that I grew up in again. And the bishop is going to let me go to Relief Society. I can join the other women where I would feel comfortable. It's a very emotional thing for me to be able to say that, hey, you know what, I'm one of the sisters. I get to be who I am.
I knew that Heavenly Father, the God that I pray to, would not want my son to be suicidal. He would not want my son to be miserable. He would not want my son to be alone, because that's what discouraged him so much. He said, I can't be alone the rest of my life, Mom. In my head, I said to myself, I would much rather have a gay son than a dead son. And from that moment on, my journey changed. We always talk about our pioneer ancestors. That is just as Mormon as it gets. And they inspire me, and I think maybe I can be a pioneer. It's not easy, but I was really, really, really afraid to be vocal. And one day, I got this feeling I should bear my testimony. And I got up and I bore my testimony. After I was done, my bishop came up and gave me a hug, and I had people text me and tell me they appreciated my testimony, and call me and email me. And it made me feel like it was worth it to go up there and be so vulnerable.
My name is Randall Thacker. I'm the president of Affirmation, LGBT Mormons, Families and Friends. I first came into contact with Affirmation in 2005. I was looking for a way to integrate the 2 most fundamental parts of my being, my spiritual being in my human, mortal being that has a desire for love and affection and companionship.
Affirmation helped me create and open up a space for myself where I didn't have pressure to conform a certain way.
Affirmation has given me my affirmation family. It's always been a family based on full respect for everyone, no matter where they're at.
Affirmation really is the foundation of coming to grips with myself, and that was the organization that was there when I needed it.
And no matter where you are in your faith, you can totally be you, and you can come and find a home. It serves as a point for people to finally work something out and to process through, and then move on and live a healthy, productive life, whatever that may be for them.
Okay, everybody cheer!